So, Carrie Fisher. Um, Start out in high school. My sophomore year of high school, I had a teacher that was super rad, and she wanted to get to know us. So we had like a little show and tell day, whatever. And like 90% of the class brought in something Star Wars related. What year was my sophomore year of high school? That would have been 2000 and hold on, I'll figure out here. Trying to. What grade are you in a sophomore? Are you grade 10? So that would have been 2010 at this point. 2010, 2009, 2010, somewhere in that range. So she's like, she notices half the people brought in something Star Wars. She goes, for some of you, I might have something pretty cool. I can't make a promise, but I might have something pretty cool for you guys. And one day we came in and like half the class had manila envelopes on their desk. And I was like, what's this? And she goes, I got that surprise for some of you. And we all opened them. And in it is a picture of Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher in a scene from Star Wars. And it said, to Lucas, forcefully, Mark Hamill. And I flipped my shit. I freaked out in class. I almost had a panic attack, I think, because I was so freaking excited. My teacher got me Mark Hamill's autograph, and got half the class Mark Hamill's autograph. So I'm freaking out, right? I like call my mom in the middle of class. I'm like, dude, mom, I have Mark Hamill's autograph. And so I take it home. I'm freaking out. I love Star Wars. I love Mark Hamill. Obviously, my favorite character was Luke Skywalker because, you know, my name is Lucas. Like, I had a brief stint where people actually called me Skywalker for a bit. So I was freaking out. Plus, I occasionally watched Batman the Animated Series, and he's a pretty dope Joker. Like, so anyway, so I nerdgasmed so hard. So anyway, I told the teacher, I'm like, hopefully one day, I'm gonna get the other half of this signed by Carrie Fisher, since it's also got Carrie Fisher's face on it. And so I see Carrie Fisher's going to be Indiana Comic Con. And I tell my girlfriend, I'm like, hey, we have to go to this. Like, this is going to be the only opportunity I ever have to get Carrie Fisher to sign the other half of this picture. So I actually had a brief stint where people did call me George Lucas, which I didn't hate, because back then we were young and the prequels were good. So anyway, so we go and I wait in line, I pay $75 to meet the princess herself, Carrie Fisher. And I get up there. Well, hold on, a little more backlog. First thing you need to know about me, I hate having my face touched. There are very few select people that are allowed to touch my face, and that is my mom, my grandma, my best friend Kyle, and my girlfriend. Anybody else, like, it freaks me out, I don't like it, it's too invasive for me, etc., etc. 2, I hate being drawn on. This is why I will never have a tattoo. I dislike strongly being drawn on. Like, people that write notes on their hands and stuff like that, that's always freaked me out. So, yeah, don't like being drawn on. And, I hate glitter. I hate glitter. Yes, I have a best friend named Kyle. I just realized your best friend's name is Kyle. Zenthro, are we the same person? Anyway, so I hate glitter. My girlfriend loves glitter. She likes to do arts and craft with glitter, and I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Cannot stand it. She puts glitter on me and it drives me insane. So anyway, we're walking around Indiana Comic Con, and I noticed people are running around with glitter on their face. And I was like, whatever they're doing, I want zero part of it. I have no interest in having glitter on my face. So I'm standing in line for Carrie Fisher. This is the last day we're at Comic-Con, because it's only a weekend thing, and it was the Sunday, and we were leaving. So we get there, and apparently she's not feeling well, so she's running late. Well, obviously I'm not getting out of line. I'm not going to blow this, because obviously her line was the biggest line, because she was pretty much the only star that was there. I mean, there were other stars there, but she was the only one that had actually any. That's a bonk and a death. So, waiting in line, waiting in line. She finally shows up. And waiting in line, waiting in line, waiting in line. I pull out the picture, and I notice that... God, I don't even know why I'm playing anymore. I'm just playing because I'm telling this story. Otherwise, I probably would have quit by now. I already got that guy's gem. What am I doing? So this is hard multitasking, telling this story, because it's one of my favorite stories to tell. And I notice people are leaving the Carrie Fisher booth with glitter on their face. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, this is happening. Like, and then I get closer and I notice, oh, it's Carrie Fisher putting glitter on people's faces. And at this point, I'm terrified. I'm like, one, Carrie Fisher is not one of the 4 people allowed to touch my face. And 2, I hate glitter. I hate being drawn on. It's like all 3 of my least favorite things in one go. Like, not cool. Not cool. So anyway, I get closer and closer, and I'm like, at this point, I'm like, you know what? I've waited this long. Like, this is the one thing I've said I was gonna do for the longest time. I'm gonna get Carrie Fisher to sign this picture. I get closer and closer, and the guy in front of me, we'd been talking and stuff, because obviously we were in line for a long time. And he gets 3 little dots. Actually, I'm gonna have to turn on face cam to tell the rest of the story, so that you can understand my cringe. So stand by. You know what? Fuck this. I'm not finishing this run. This is a terrible run. So stand by. Hold on. Let me get face cam going. If I can get untangled from all my wires here.